Good afternoon. Today I'm making two desserts, and they're keto desserts, and I'm making a cheesecake fluff with strawberries and a blueberry morning mug cake. And I'm doing the morning cake first, and I am doubling the recipe. Okay, so I have 2 eggs. I have 4 tablespoons of coconut flour, 4 tablespoons of heavy cream, 4 tablespoons of erythritol sugar. I think I'm saying it right. 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and you can use coconut oil, or you can use avocado oil. Sorry. And I have a tablespoon of vanilla, a half a teaspoon, a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 8 blueberries. That's all you need. So 8 for each cup. So 16 blueberries altogether. So we're gonna mix everything together first, except for the blueberries. Okay? Mix everything together. The heavy cream. And then we're going to scoop. We're going to scoop everything into the cups, and we're going to put it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. The butter, the vanilla, the sugar, the baking soda, and after you and the coconut flour. After you put everything else in, then you add in the blueberries. So I'm gonna make sure this is mixed fine. So this is a simple, easy recipe. You can have this for breakfast, or you can have this for lunch. So it's blended well. Okay. So and I already washed off the blueberries, okay? So we're going to scoop each of So I don't have an 8-ounce cup, so I'm going to use this cup. So now I'm going to put the blueberries in. Okay, let me clean the cup here. So this is what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to put my blueberries in. 8 blueberries in each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Gotta get the other one. One more. Okay, so now I'm going to put it for a minute and a half in the microwave, and you'll see how it looks. Okay, minute and a half. One at a time, minute and a half. Okay. And then we're gonna do the cheesecake fluff. It's a keto recipe. That's gonna be delicious. I have my strawberries soaking in some water and vinegar to get off the dirt. You know, make sure all that dirt is off. I'm going to clean it up really nice. I'm going to have some strawberries for the top and strawberries for the inside. You see that? So now I'm going to do the other one. And look how nice that looks. Morning cake. So I'm going to let that cool. You know, and then I'll taste it. Smells really good. "30 seconds to go." Five, 10. Here we go. Perfect. Nice. So we let that cool, and then I'll taste it. Okay? It looks very good. And it smells really good. I smell the blueberries. So you can have this for lunch or you can have this for breakfast. One serving. Okay? One serving. So I'll come back and get the other recipe ready. So the blueberry morning mug cake has cooled off, and I'm going to taste it, and look how it looks. It looks like a cake. Just like a cake. And it's nice and spongy. Yeah, blueberry. And the blueberries are sweet. Very nice. So this is something that you can have for breakfast or lunch. Okay? So it's very good. I would definitely make this for breakfast. And it's coconut flour. Very good. If you want to put some whipped cream on there, you can. But it don't need whipped cream. It's really good. I'm gonna take another piece. Very delicious. Very, very delicious. So now I'm going to make the cheesecake fluff with strawberries. And what I'm going to do right now, so I have some strawberries here, almost a half of the container. And I have a 3/3 cup of the erythritol sugar, 1 and 2/3 cups of heavy cream, and a tablespoon of vanilla, and 1 whole cream cheese softened. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to make some slices. I'm going to do some dices first of the strawberries. Okay, I'm going to dice the strawberries up, and then I'm going to slice some of them up. Okay, so we're going to put in the fluff when we finish making it. And basically we're just doing a rough chop of the strawberries. So I'm just going to slice some strawberries. Okay, so and these strawberries are very sweet. And now we're going to start making our cheesecake fluff, I should say. This is to put on top of the fluff when it's done, when it's in the refrigerator, because it has to set for half an hour. You know, so many strawberries. Try to look for the best strawberries. But when you buy them ahead of time and you put them in the refrigerator, it doesn't last that long. Make sure I have enough diced strawberries. This is a nice big one, so yeah. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna do a couple more slices for the top of the fluff. Look for a nice good one, because some of these. All right, maybe one more. Okay. All right, so that's done. Okay, so now in this bowl, we're going to combine the sugar and the cream cheese first. Make sure that's blended well together. It's bad when you don't have any nails. Okay. Okay. And sugar together. And we're going to mix until it's combined. Okay? And if you wanted to use a light cream cheese, you can. But the recipe doesn't call for light. Or if you want to use mascarpone cheese, you can. So you just mix this together until everything is combined. So now I'm going to add the heavy cream. Okay. Then I'm going to use my whisk. Make sure all this is off. Save that scoop spatula for later. And look how it's forming very quickly. So now we're going to add the vanilla. Now we're going to have it sit in the refrigerator for half an hour so it can get firmer. Okay? So you just make sure it gets thick enough. Okay. Okay. So basically this is going to taste like cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake without the eggs. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to add the diced strawberries. And I'm going to fold in the strawberries. Okay? And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Transfer to a smaller bowl. Take these strawberries out. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold enough and firm. Okay. That's good. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, put plastic on it. I can't find it. There we go. Alright, cover that. And take a little piece off for the strawberries. That's going to go in the refrigerator also. Okay. Okay. For half an hour, we'll put it in the refrigerator and I'll be back. So now I have the cheesecake fluff out of the refrigerator. It's been half an hour and look how that looks. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some of this I wish I had a fancier okay. So I'm going to take some strawberries. Okay, so that's just the fluff, and I'm going to taste it. I already tasted it, but it's really good. That is delicious. That's good. The strawberries and that cream cheese and that shit, that's really good. That's really good. Definitely I would make this for dessert. Definitely. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I would have this later on for my snack. Yes, I would. And thank you for joining me for today. I'll see you guys next week. Next week, Tuesday, I'm making pizza. Yeah, so join me for that, okay? See you then. Have a good weekend.